is Frederick Fazbear's Pizzeria in Roblox. And this is Waffles and Bob Pliers. They were instructed to escape Frederick Fazbear, and the first person to do so gets 100 Robux. If you were given this same task, your first instinct would probably be to walk over to this door that says exit. Well, that's exactly what Waffles did at first. However, he immediately encountered an issue.
You can't. What does this do?
Blocking their way to the actual exit door is 3 red walls. After that, Waffles wasted almost no time scavenging for a way to escape.
So we gotta escape or something. We've gotta find the exit, lads.
Whereas Bob Pliers was just goofing around.
Ouch, I'm dying. Fred Fazbear, no. Oh, Fred Fazbear's gonna get me. Fred Fazbear's looking a bit Halloweeny right now, you see that? Okay, so look, here we've got the FNAF group. This is Chicken. He's a bit delayed, I think.
This is Frederick Fazbear's Pizzeria in Roblox. And this is Waffles and Bob Pliers. They were in...
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences. Have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access.
I heard your call. I guess you forgot about me.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access. Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room. Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special... Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access. Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional...
I heard your call. Want to see the scooping room? You won't die.
There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state-of-the-art. There are just certain design choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand. We were hoping that you could shed some light on those.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her?
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict. You can now open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success, and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning. You are now in the primary control module. It's actually a crawl space between the two front showrooms. Now, let's get started with your daily tasks. View the window. Uh-oh. Excellent. Ballora is... Looks like... Let's try another controlled shot. Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great job! In front of you is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the Circus Gallery control module. On the other side of the glass is Circus Baby's auditorium. Looks like... Let's try another controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Another day, another dramatic entry in the lives of Vlad and his distressed mistress. Where will they go? What will they do? All now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
Count, I tell you that it is. You're the only vampire I've ever loved. And the baby turns his bottles into powdered milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
He sleeps on the ceiling.
An old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Will Vlad and his distressed mistress find common ground? Tune in next time.
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
It seems that you had some
A dead body was found in this vent once? Okay, so not that funny, but it's a story. You should check on Ballora and make sure. Huh. Let's check on Funtime Foxy for showtime tomorrow.
Great. Great. There seems to have been a problem with the voice synthesizer. Default settings have been restored. Please proceed through the vent ahead of you to Circus.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Circus Baby had a busy day today. Oh, Circus Baby, we aren't here. Let's try another control. There seems to be a power malfunction.
Funtime auditorium maintenance. Ballora gallery maintenance vent. Motion trigger. Technician control.
I don't recognize.
When your guide.
Thank you for your patience. It seems that the power system cannot be restarted automatically. You will need to restart the power system manually. Please return to the...
This is Frederick Fazbear's Pizzeria in Roblox. And this is Waffles and Bob Pliers. They were instructed to escape Frederick Fazbear, and the first person to do so gets 100 Robux. If you were given this same task, your first instinct would probably be to walk over to this door that says exit. Well, that's exactly what Waffles did at first. However, he immediately encountered an issue.
You can't. What does this do?
Blocking their way to the actual exit door is 3 red walls. After that, Waffles wasted almost no time scavenging for a way to escape.
So we gotta escape or something. We've gotta find the exit, lads.
Whereas Bob Pliers was just goofing around.
Ouch, I'm dying. Fred Fazbear, no. Oh, Fred Fazbear's gonna get me. Fred Fazbear's looking a bit Halloweeny right now, you see that?
You will now be required to crawl through...
BR Gallery maintenance vent opened.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible. Fazbear Entertainment is offering a new on-the-job training position for a future pizza professional. We would love to give you more details, but for legal reasons are unable to without a signed non-disclosure agreement. Fazbear Entertainment acknowledges that past work conditions have not been ideal. However, we can provide you with a 100% safety intention guarantee. To accept this position, press or say 1. We didn't quite get that, but we know what you intended. Welcome to the team. Your first day starts now.
Something has changed. The forgotten button has materialized in my mystical booth.
This is Frederick Fazbear's Pizzeria in Roblox. And this is Waffles and Bob Pliers. They were instructed to escape Frederick Fazbear, and the first person to do so gets 100 Robux. If you were given this same task, your first instinct would probably be to walk over to this door that says exit. Well, that's exactly what Waffles did at first. However, he immediately encountered an issue.
You can't. What does this do?
Blocking their way to the actual exit door is 3 red walls. After that, Waffles wasted almost no time scavenging for a way to escape.
So we gotta escape or something. We've gotta find the exit, lads.
Whereas Bob Pliers was just goofing around.
Ouch, I'm dying. Fred Fazbear, no. Oh, Fred Fazbear's gonna get me. Fred Fazbear's looking a bit Halloweeny right now, you see that? Okay, so look, here we've got the FNAF group. This is Chicken. He's a bit delayed, I think. And this is Frederick. And then this is Bunny.
Alex's goofiness might have been contagious because then Waffles also started walking into the animatronics and jumping on them. Also, if you're curious, Fred Fazbear was stuck on this table until the very end, so this is the last we see of him. Anyway, Bob Pliers eventually started investigating, although he was still being goofy.
I need to spread my word. I have Bob Pliers.
Also, you may have noticed that Cute fly past Alex in that clip.
For your safety, please make your way to the exit. Please make your way to the exit.
Is someone there? I can hear someone creeping through my room. I can hear someone creeping through my... I can hear someone creeping through my room.
it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline.
Hello?
In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers. speakers as people walk through the attraction? Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man. Hello? Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Hello?
These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes.
Hello?
Right now, we have 2 specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Hello? Hello? Hi. 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 Hello?
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are tightly compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. It may take a few moments to position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In the case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with one extra room that is not included in the digital map layouts programmed into the animatronics or security system. This room is hidden to customers, invisible to animatronics, and is always off camera. As always, remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Hello?